Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to decorate a couple of pages in our birthday journals. So I'm just going to decorate the pages and I hope that it gives you some ideas of some different things that you can do with the stuff that you've collected, and also some different things that you can do inside any journal. So that's what we're going to work on today. So the first one that I have here, so I didn't want anything on this card. I didn't want to cover up either one of these. So my first page that I'm going to do is this one. I have taken some scraps of paper here and I am going to make a little journaling card and a pocket. So the first thing I want to do is kind of get everything inked that I am planning on inking. So today I'm going to use the frayed burlap distress oxide with my homemade dauber here. And I'm going to be careful not to get it on the back side. It's a little bit hard working with a journal that's already this full, but we're just going to be gentle and go around the edges here a little bit. Because I loved the inked edge look. And I don't have to go all the way down or do the bottom because my pocket's going to cover that up. And I'm going to do just kind of a light coating to give it a little bit of an aged look here. And then this is going to be my pocket. This is the bottom part of this bag that I decorated. If you check out the first video, you'll be able to see the full bag. But this was the bottom of that, so we're just gonna put that on there. I'm gonna go ahead and ink it. I don't know how much of that will show up on there, but it always adds a little bit of character when we ink our edges. And then we'll go ahead and glue this pocket on real quick because that'll only take a second. And I'm going to go ahead and get it situated where I want it. I want it all the way on the outside edge. The inside edge I'm not quite as worried about because we don't want so much in those folds because then it gets really hard to close. So I'm going to glue this edge here first. I'm using the Art glitter glue. This is one of my favorite supplies besides the frayed burlap ink, and there is probably a link in the description for it. Oops, got a little glue on my card. Okay, there we go. Glue that down. And it's got a little wrinkle in it, and I think that just adds character, so I'm good with that. Okay, so this is going to be our card that's going to go on here. This was a piece of a sleeve for a book that I was given. And so, let's see. I'm trying to remember what my plan was. I forget what my plan was. Oh, I think this was going to go. Was that going to go up there? That was totally not going to go up there. I knew I was going to do that. All right, paper. Definitely going to ink the edges of our paper here. Oh, maybe it went on the other side. I can't remember now. I only did this a couple of days ago. Like, I got it all ready a couple of days ago, but I already forgot. All right. Ink the edges. I like to get a little bit, just like I did on the card, just a little bit on it. Then we're going to ink the edges of the card as well. This has got a little bit of a sheen to it, so. I love ink. Very, very, very much. It's so funny to me how it just completely changes what you're putting it on. You know, you can take that white piece of paper and it just looks completely different. So this is my card here that's going to go right there. I know I had this on here and I had this, wait, oh wait, this was up here. Okay, I got it now. I got this now. Okay, so let's see, how do we want, so your tags are really a fun way that you can just decorate in just kind of any way you want, and just add paper. You just start out with a template, or really this was just a piece of construction paper, and I just measured an inch in and an inch down, an inch in and an inch down, and then cut in between those two with my cutter to where I can line it up really nicely and it be straight. And it's just an easy way to make a card. If you don't have templates or you don't have cards, you can buy little tags like this as well. So I'm just going to glue this. I already have my hole here, but that's okay. I can poke another one. Let's get this on here right. And then we'll glue it down. I like to get it in place and then just lift it a little bit and add the glue. That way I'm not trying to fumble with it. This glue dries pretty quick. I'm sure you've heard me say that a couple of times. I love this glue. I love the tip. I actually like that it dries fast. It makes a lot of the processes a lot easier because it does dry so fast. Okay, and then down here in the bottom, I wanted to create this torn paper edge thing here. So I've got this one cut all the way for us. And then I'm just going to glue that down. And then the other piece, I was just going to kind of, once I got this one down, I just wanted to kind of adjust that one to how big I wanted it, or how far in the card I wanted it to go. So this is another piece of that green. Like I wanted the brown to be able to show through. Oh, let's ink this one since it's ripped. There we go. That's better. Okay, so then we can just kind of decide how much of this we want on here. We don't want to bring it past where we've passed this point right here. And I think I'm going to go just a little bit further down. I really love that brown. And then I can just pull it back and just put glue on the brown part. Come on, glue. And then we can flip it over and cut off the excess. Oops. There we go. And this is just a really quick and easy, make a pocket, make a cute little tag, and you have a journal page done. And if you can use materials that mean something to you, then all the more better. But here's our little tag. Isn't that cute? It's so fun. And then he just slips right in there, and then we've got a little journaling spot. And you can add things behind it, like receipts that you got, or a picture even, which is probably what will wind up behind there, is a picture of something that happened that day. So yeah, I didn't really want to do anything to my crinkle page. Here is our next page. Okay, so for this page, we're going to use this large piece of paper. This is a piece of paper that I actually got out of a shoebox. And I didn't want to completely cover this page because I really like this paper. So my plan is to use my pretty rock here, hold my page down. My plan is to ink this paper and put a happy birthday stamp on it. I'm trying to decide if I want the big one, but that's so big. So I think I'm going to go with the small one, which I just set right here. And then we're going to cut out one of these flowers off of here and put it in the bottom corner. And then we're gonna take the large flower and cut it out and paper clip it to the top here. So that gives us a little bit of that color, these pretty flowers on top of the paper, but we're not gonna glue the paper down. Then we can write on both sides and, or even put a picture on this side if we wanted to, or vice versa. And then we still get that pretty floral on the front of it. So let's start with inking our paper. Oops. This is going to be a good paper to ink too. Those edges are going to look really cool. I found this new color of ink that I cannot wait to get a hold of. I forgot what it was called, but it's this beautiful, deep kind of red purple color. Oh, so if you have a favorite ink that you just love to use, this is usually, the frayed burlap is usually my go-to. What is your go-to whenever you're journaling and creating your pages? What is your go-to? See, I like this one because it makes the pages look like they're burnt. I just love it. Make sure you comment in the comments below and let me know what your favorite is. Okay, so I am so sorry, but my camera cut off and I did not realize it. So let's go through what I did here. So when I left you, I was inking my pages. Then I crumpled this paper up and just lightly went over those creases with my ink, very, very lightly, so that you get these nice cool lines here. And then I spread it back out and flattened it back out. I cut my small flower and glued it down here at the bottom. Fussy cut my big flower and just chit-chatted with you for a minute. Or chit-chatted with myself. And then just set it up here, and then we're just gonna clip this right here. And I stamped my stamp on here. So for my stamp, I just got a little happy birthday stamp from Joann's. I am using the Versacolor Ultimate Pigment ink. This is a permanent ink. And whenever I go to use this ink, instead of tapping the ink, stamp to the ink, I do it the other way and just dab until it's completely full of black and then use it. It just seems to work a little bit better for me. So that is that one. And now for the last page that I have prepped for y'all today. Let's see what we have here. Whoa. I'm losing my, so this was from some brownies, some cookie brownies that my hubby made. And whoa. So my plan was something kind of like this. This is the other side of that bag. And I was just going to add this down here to the bottom. So that makes that pocket a little bit larger, right? And then we can stick this in here. But I wanted something a little bit different on this backside. So we're going to glue some graph paper onto the backside, and then we're going to ink it and cut out around the edges so that it fits here. And then I think I just put these up here. I don't know. I can't remember what I did with those. Or what my plan was to do for those. So let's get this on here first. I'm sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I was playing Fortnite with my son and I choked on my coffee. So now my throat's all wonky. Okay, so let's get this glued on first. We don't really have anything that we necessarily need to ink. We could ink these edges if we wanted to, and I may do that. Here we want to be careful because we only want to get the glue on the pocket, which is going to be a little tricky. I'm just going to go down it like this, and we'll see what we catch and make sure I get get it down far. Again, I'm not going all the way to the edge. I want this to be able to close nicely. So I'm going to leave it off of that edge a little bit. Then I'm going to glue all the way down here, and we'll just press this down just like so. All right, and we'll let that dry while we get this other piece done. So I'm going to move this out of the way while we work on this. Okay, so I loved the brownie. I was cutting like the plate, but let's go around these little words here. There, that's a little better. Actually, I'm going to go a little bit closer to the brownie, I think. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to put a whole bunch of glue all over this and then just glue our graph paper down. Graph paper is one of those things that I really like to use in my journals a lot. It gives you writing space. I have tons of it left over from the older boys being in school. So that's nice. I already have it here. And it inks very well, and then it kind of looks kind of aged. And it's just one of those very versatile things. It's thin, so that's really nice. It doesn't add a whole lot of bulk to your page, which is nice, especially when I've got this big old piece of cardboard here. And we'll just cut around it. And then I might have to glue a little bit more closer to those edges, but we'll see. There we go. And then let's get our ink back out. And just ink around those edges. Blend it in as we go. There we go. And we'll do a little light. There we go. And you can just see already the difference that that makes. And then with some black ink on there, that'll look awesome. Maybe I had those. Uh-oh, now I lost them. Where's my cookies? Maybe I had these up here. Wait, where's the... Oh, like this. I don't think so, though. But that, I like that right there, actually. Let's put our cookie right there. I don't know what my original plan was, but that's okay. We can improvise. There we go. And then he will go in the pocket. I'll figure out what I was going to do with him. I do think I'm going to ink around the edge. And he can just slide right in there. Let's glue this down. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I'm not real sure. Oh, I forgot to glue the, that's why. That side's down. This side needs to be glued down. It was just a flap. We need a little bit more than that. There we go. Okay, yeah, I do think I'm going to do like a light inking here. Let's move my paper clip. And then again, this would be another one of those good places to add in some pictures in the background. Maybe of everybody eating the brownie cookie. There we go. There we go. Let me put my thing back on here so I don't lose these guys. There we go. And there we have 3 pages done. So I hope this gave y'all some ideas for some things that you can do in your journal. You could also just paper clip that up there since you've and then just use this as a pocket for a different type of paper like that. I kind of like that too. Hidden in there, or a card or a note, or again a picture or something like that. But I think I like the brownie up here. It was so much white space. And I've already got the paper clip, so kind of works out, doesn't it? All right, everyone, this is our video for today. I hope that you all enjoyed these ideas, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.